that I wrote for you, Hamish. I hope you like it, I hope it makes your day. I'm sure it's not something on your birthday list, but if you sing along it'll make you say they rain down on you. Happy birthday. I hope you have lots of fun at your party, with girls and boys and treats and toys and games. There'll be lots of food, like candy, but the best is the cake with the candles and the flames, where we sing happy birthday to you, and I hope your wishes all come true, and the presents they rain down on you. We sing happy birthday. Hi there, Pop.
No.
Hi, me boy.
Michael.
I've just got a few questions about your parents. So, Pop, what's your dad's name?
Well, my father's name was George Philip Simmons, the same as mine. Well,
Yeah.
I'm the same as him.
Yeah.
Or was known as Barney.
Barney, yeah.
He was born at Collingwood in Victoria on the 26th of the 10th, 06, and he died on the 6th of the 12th, 78. That makes him 74.
Cool. Do you know where he's buried?
He's buried at the Preston Cemetery in Plenty Road.
Yeah. Cool. And your mum?
And my mum's buried in the same grave, of course.
The same grave. So
And my mum was born in Collingwood, in that general area, and her name was Daisy Mary Winifred Simmons, always known as Win.
Win.
Okay, and she was born on the 20th of the 12th, 09, and died on the 7th of the 2nd, 77, aged 67.
67. And your parents' name? So what was your dad's name?
My dad's name was Domenico Raphael, and he was born in Lipari, which is a little island in Italy, on the 19th of the 3rd, 98, which is 1898, and he died on the 23rd of April 1973, and he was aged 75 years.
And your mum?
My mum was Maria Grazia Raphael, and she was born in the same little island, Lipari in Italy, and she was born on the 8th of the 9th, 1904, and she died the 24th of May 1967. She was 62 years, Dad was 75 years.
And whereabouts are they buried?
They're buried at Faulkner Cemetery.
Faulkner Cemetery here in Melbourne as well?
In Melbourne, yes,
Yeah.
yeah, over at Faulkner. Yeah.
Great. Thanks a lot for your help, Pop.
No worries, thank you, bye.
Yeah.
My Vlog Goals now has a Facebook page. I'll leave a link in the description below. Why don't you go ahead and add me as a friend? So it's day one of the Live Below the Line challenge, where I get to eat $2 a day worth of food. So I'll show you what I got with my $10. Peanut butter, pasta sauce, spaghetti to go with it, supermarket brand noodle, baked beans, like a mixed meat kind of loaf. And so I've got $1.20 left, so the dollar is to buy a loaf of bread. Altogether I'd spent $8.80, so we'll see how it goes. It's the end of the Live Below the Line challenge, and I've got lots of food left over, so I'll show you what I've got. Most of the meat block, got half a jar of peanut butter, 4 out of the 5 packets of noodles, a third of the pasta sauce, a third of the spaghetti, a plate of made up pasta. The reason I've got so much food left over is because it really wasn't very tasty. It was very bland or sickly sweet, as some of it was. I was meant to eat a lot more of the pasta and the pasta sauce, but I just couldn't force myself to eat it, hence why I've got a plate left over. The meat tasted a bit like hot dogs, which I don't mind hot dogs, but it wasn't the same as hot dogs, and I didn't have tomato sauce to go on with it, or mustard or anything like that. And when I heated it up, it just had a weird taste to it as well, so I wasn't a big fan of that. I ate all the bread and half the peanut butter, because I didn't mind having peanut butter on toast. And the baked beans all got eaten as well on toast. So after living on the international extreme poverty line for 5 days, I've really come to appreciate the variety of food that we get to have in Australia. I enjoy, obviously, my fast food and my takeaway and all those bad things for me, but I just enjoy salt and pepper and sauces and things like that on my food as well, which I really couldn't afford. During the week I've had plenty of opportunities to talk to people about what I've been doing, and the number one thing that seems to come up is everyone suggesting lentils and rice and things like that, then you'll be able to survive. And that's well and good, but if I'm spending all my money on food, how am I going to pay for medication if I get sick? How am I going to pay for schooling for my children? How am I going to pay to put a roof over my head? And so that really is the crux of this whole thing that I've been doing, is that we've become so fascinated with food in this project that we seem to forget about all the other things that come with survival. So I've donated $50 to the cause. If you'd like to donate some money too, you can go to the Live Below the Line campaign website. I'll leave a link in the description below. You can either donate straight to me at My Vlog Goals, or you can donate to the cause itself. So my 5 goals for this week are to 1, sing someone else's song on the ukulele. If you've got any ideas for a song you'd like me to sing, why don't you let me know in the comment section below. Goal number 2 is to get the street light changed outside of my work. Every night when I go to my car it's pitch black, and it's been that way for about 4 or 5 years. For my 3rd goal, I want to buy a better lighting setup for this room. At the moment I'm just using the light above my head and the bedside lamp and the window, but I'd like to buy something a bit more professional so that I can keep the lighting even. Goal number 4 is to take part in the 1 Million Acts of Kindness campaign. I've got it on the screen here behind me, but if you go to the description below, I'll leave a link. Last week the federal government released their budget for 2012 and 13. So my 5th goal for this week is to read the sections relating to the education sector and let you know of 5 key points. Are you wondering what happened to goal number 3? Well, I'm not getting punished, because here it is. If you like the new style of vlog, let me know in the comment section below.